Tanner Roark gave up just 6 hits in 6 innings of work on the mound in Washington, D.C.'s Nationals Park tonight, but 3 of the 6 hits were home runs that brought in 4 for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, who took the series opener 4-1, behind a solid-ish start by right-hander Jhoulys Chacin, 6.1 IP, 6H, 2 BB, 1 ER. Roark vs. Milwaukee. Tanner Roark struck out a season-high 11 batters over 8 scoreless on the mound in Milwaukee's Miller Park back on July 25 in what ended up a 7-3 win over the Brewers, and went on a 6-start unbeaten streak after that outing, going 5-0 in that stretch with a 1.63 ERA, 5 walks, 29 kiloseconds, and a .206, .236, .270 line against in 38 2/3 IP. A loss to the New York Mets last time out snapped that streak, though he gave up just 1 run on 4 hits in 6 innings on the mound in Citi Field in that start. Facing the Brewers again tonight in the nation's capital, Roark fell behind early in the series opener, giving up a 1-out single by red-hot hitting Christian Yelich and a 2-out 2-run home run on a 1-1 fastball to Travis Shaw that Shaw sent out over the center field fence, 2-0. It was 2-1 in the second when Eric Kratz hit an absolute bomb of a home run to left on a first-pitch fastball that sailed out to left, 3-1, and Jesus Aguilar hit a solo shot off Roark in the top of the third to make it 4-1. Roark managed to hold it there through 6 innings and was done for the night at that point. Tanner Roark's line, 6.0 IP, 6H, 4R, 4R, 0 BB, 3 kiloseconds, 3 HRs, 95 P, 58 S, 5 quarters go, foe. Chacin in D.C. Jhoulys Chacin held the Nationals to a run on 2 hits in 5 2/3 innings when he faced Washington on July 23 in Milwaukee. The Brewers' 30-year-old righty went 4-2 in 6 starts that followed before he faced the Nats again tonight, with a 3.72 ERA, 12 walks, 32 kiloseconds, and a .218, .297, .406 line against in 36 1/3 IP over that stretch. He gave up a run in the bottom of the first tonight, with Adam Eaton and Trea Turner both singling before Bryce Harper walked to load the bases with no one out, and a grounder to second by Anthony Rendon brought in 1.5 inning after the Brewers jumped out to a 2-0 lead, 2-1. Chacin held the Nationals to 1 run through 6, in spite of the fact that he gave up 6 hits and 2 walks, as the Nats stranded 7 and went 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position against the right-hander through 6. Chacin returned for the 7th and retired the first batter, Michael A. Taylor, before he was done. Jhoulys Chacin's line, 6.1 IP, 6H, 1R, 1R, 2 BB, 6 kiloseconds, 102 P, 64 S, 6 halves go, foe. Random notes: Adam Eaton had hit safely in 4 of 5 games before tonight, going 9 for 21.429 AVG, with 2 doubles, a triple, a home run, 2 walks, and 3 runs scored over that stretch. And he singled to start tonight's game, 10 for 22 in his last 6, and came in on a bases-loaded force at second to score the Nationals' first run after he'd moved around to third base. Juan Soto bunted against the shift for his first hit of the night, after he struck out swinging with 2 runners on the first time up. He was 2 for 3 on the night with 2 singles after he lined a 3-2 slider from Jhoulys Chacin to right to lead off the Nationals' half of the 6th. The multi-hit game was Soto's 2nd straight and his 5th in the last 10, over which he was 13 for 39 after the 2nd hit tonight. Trea Turner singled off Brewers lefty Dan Jennings with 2 down in the 7th, after going 2 for 3 against Milwaukee starter Jhoulys Chacin, and he was walked over to second with Bryce Harper at the plate in the next at-bat before he was stranded, 1 for 11 with wrist, 8 lobbed to that point. Turner was 3 for 4 on the night when he walked to load the bases in the 9th. Bullpen action: Matt Wieters got tossed for arguing balls and strikes from the dugout in the bottom of the 6th, so Spencer Kieboom came on to catch as Koda Glover took over on the mound for the Nationals in the top of the 7th. Lefty Dan Jennings took over on the mound for Jhoulys Chacin with 1 out in the 7th, and gave up a 2-out single by Trea Turner, then balked Turner into scoring position. with Bryce Harper at the plate, before finally popping Harper up, though he got the Nationals' dugout hopping mad as they contended he was actually balking on every pitch he threw. Jimmy Cordero needed just 3 pitches to get 3 outs in a super-efficient top of the 8th. Jacob Barnes gave up a single by Anthony Rendon and a walk to Juan Soto in the first 2 at-bats of the Nationals' 8th, but Ryan Zimmerman sent a grounder to second to start a 4-6-3 DP, and Spencer Kieboom grounded out to end the threat. Grace needed 8 pitches in a quick 1-2-3 top of the 9th, with rain falling steadily in the nation's capital. Jeremy Jeffress took the mound for Milwaukee in the bottom of the 9th. Wilmer Difo reached on an error by Brewers shortstop Orlando Arcia, and out later, Adam Eaton singled with 1 down. Trea Turner walked to load the bases in front of Bryce Harper, who fell behind 0-2, got to 3-2, and caved swinging over a curve. 2 out. Anthony Rendon stepped in next and grounded into a force at second to end it. Ball game. Final score, 4-1 Brewers. Nationals now 67-68.